Welcome to Prepping for Survival. Today guys, I'm going to show you what kind of food you need to have in your pantry that will last a long time. So first, I have cereal. So cereal is one of those things that almost everybody has, and you're going to have a lot of it and go through a lot of it, but you should always stock up on cereal because cereal does not go bad. It does have a printed date, but you're always able to have cereal way past the date, and cereal is very good for you and provides you with a lot of energy. So if you should have something in your cupboard, it would definitely be a lot of cereal. That is one really good thing. Next, we have even more cereal. I just got these today because I was on a camp out, but I guess cereal snuck in 2 times because it is good. And it even says that it reduces like heart disease and quite a few other things. So yes, cereal is very good for you. Next thing we have is ramen noodles. So ramen noodles are something that are very inexpensive and fill you up. It might not be the greatest for you, unlike the cereal, but ramen noodles are very small, compact, and provide a lot of energy whenever you need it because it is noodles and they last a long amount of time. Next thing is canned goods. We have multiple different canned goods. I believe everything can come in a canned form. Here we have sweet corn. Sweet corn is a vegetable. It is a vegetable and it does provide you with just as much, maybe a little less, but just as much as regular corn, and it lasts forever unlike regular corn. And then next we have SpaghettiOs. It is basically spaghetti but put in a can, and it is very good for you. It lasts a long period of time. Cans, you can always fill your entire cupboard. They are a little bit heavy, hard to pack, but the good thing is that they last upwards of like 10 years. You could eat them a long time in the future. Then another thing we have is spaghetti. Spaghetti is a dry good that you could have stored as long as you don't have anything that is going to eat it like ants, because it's not sealed. As long as you have it in a nice, cool, dry place, it will last a long time. Next, I have Uncle Ben's rice. This is kind of along with like the spaghetti. Most of these are carbs and they are going to provide you with a lot of energy, but these will not go bad because it is in a sealed container and you can eat this way past the expiration date, I would believe. The next thing we have is bottles of water. Water lasts forever. As you guys know, water has been on this planet way longer than we have, and it has still been around. So water is a very good thing to have. Yeah, because you're not always going to be able to turn on the faucet and we'll have water come out. So water bottles are a really good thing to have stored. The next thing is MREs. I have an entire case of MREs next to me. This is what I usually bring in my backpack. It has a ton of different stoves. I have the Swiss stove, I forget exactly what it's called. I've made a video on it in the past, but that is what you can use to warm these up. And I also have regular MREs because you can eat them 30 years later and they would still be fine. So first I have tortillas. Tortillas, this is just plain tortillas, and they come with a little dry packet so it keeps it nice and dry inside, and these won't go bad for a very long time. Next I have tortillas. So I bought like 4 tortillas when I went to buy tortillas. Yeah, it's the exact same thing that I just described, except one very, very noticeably different thing. It's the exact same thing, and they are both from Joe's Army Navy, but one is 3 times more expensive. I am not sure why there's that big of a difference.
Maybe we caught them on sale one day.
Yeah, maybe we did, because they're all the exact same thing. They are both 2 or 3 tortillas. I remember opening it once because we made that behind the lines video, and I used one of them, but I'm not quite sure why one is 49 cents and $1.29. Just make sure when you do go to buy them, you do buy them in a pack because it is a lot cheaper. So this one is a Cran Apple Ranger bar. So I'm assuming this is a little like Cliff bar. It's like a granola bar. These come individually wrapped inside, and these will last a long time. The next thing is, this is what you should stock up on for sure if you plan on having anything like cans, because it is easy to warm up cans with this. I made a video. This is from Joe's Army Navy, and it is a Swiss stove. It is a little can of alcohol jelly, and then you set this on top like this, and you cook your food. So it's very useful because it's the exact same size as a can and or a cup. And you could put soup, you can put your MREs or anything. And I have multiple of those because they are very useful. I have a couple other things just to show you about the MREs, because MREs are very useful, but they are high in sodium. This one is a reduced sodium, but the only bad thing why you shouldn't have MREs every single day or for more than 21 days is because they are very high in sodium. There are a ton of different types of MREs that you can get. Like this is spaghetti with beef sauce. Spaghetti with beef sauce, so whatever you like, they pretty much have in an MRE. So they have spaghetti, they have, this one is spaghetti with meat sauce again, so you guys can tell what I like. I've eaten these in the past just for like one day. I've had an MRE, and they really are tasty. Yeah, that's all I have to say about MREs. These are very useful as well. If in case you don't have a little stove, this might also be easier for MREs. It opens up, you peel off the top, and then you put in a little bit of water and it heats up your food. So these you can buy in cases of 10, 20, 30, and you can just buy those, put them in your pantry, and if you ever need to heat up food, you can just use one of these. It gets very, very hot though, so be careful. Another thing I have is Santa Fe rice and beans. So if you like rice and beans, this would be like Drop Shop Garage. Drop Shop Garage loves rice and beans, so I got this for him. So I have a meal for me, which would be my spaghetti and meat sauce, and then we have rice and beans. So yeah, just get whatever you'd like. They have everything in MREs. They have toaster pastries. So this is basically just a Pop-Tart. I believe it is just one singular individually wrapped Pop-Tart, because MREs use a lot of times name brands, but then they just put it in a package that would make it to where it lasts like 10 years. And that's all I have for the main part of the MRE bag. And then I also have a couple waters and the things that come with it, like the spices. But all of this stuff that is MRE brand will last like more than 10 years at least. So I hope you guys like this prepping for survival video, and you guys saw all the stuff that you are going to need in your pantry, and it all lasts a long time. So if you were to look, or if you're looking to stock up your pantry on things that will last, this is definitely what you should consider buying. So I hope you guys liked the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.